Welcome back to another lesson on this channel, Learn from Examples. In this lesson we have two examples with explanation on simultaneous equation. In example 1 we have find the points of intersection of the straight line y is equal to 2x minus 5 and the parabola y is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 3. Now looking at the question, we have y having a value of 2x minus 5 and y also has a value of x squared minus 4x plus 3. So what we can say is that this value of y x squared minus 4x plus 3 should be equal to this value of y 2x minus 5. So let's see how we can find the point of intersection. Looking at this solution, we have equated x squared minus 4x plus 3 to 2x minus 5 because both have the same value. And the next thing we are doing is shifting this 2x and negative 5 to the left side, so that on the right side we have 0. So after shifting that and simplifying, we get x squared minus 6x. From negative 4x minus 2x we get negative 6x, and 3 plus 5 is giving us 8. Now this forms a quadratic equation which we have to factorize. And to learn how to factorize a quadratic expression, please visit our previous video on this topic. So factorizing this, we get the two factors, and let's quickly check. If we multiply negative 2 and negative 4, we should get 8, and if we add negative 2 and negative 4, we should get negative 6. So our factors are correct. Now the next thing we'll do, we have got two factors. We'll take one factor at a time and equate it to 0 and solve. So equating x minus 2 to 0 and solving, we get x equal to 2, and equating x minus 4 to 0 and solving, we get x is equal to 4. So this x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 4. These are two x coordinates of the point of intersection. The next thing that we will be doing, we'll look at how to find the y coordinate of the point of intersection. Previously we have found the x coordinates of the points of intersection, that is 2 and x is equal to 4. So now to find the y coordinates, we'll have to substitute these x coordinates in the given equation. And the given equations are y is equal to 2x minus 5 and y is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 3. So what we will do is we'll substitute the x coordinate in the linear equation because it's a bit easier to work with linear equations. So substituting 2 in place of x here, so we get 2 into 2 minus 5 as shown here, and simplifying that we get negative 1, and putting that as an ordered pair, we have x equals to 2 and we have x is 2 as the x coordinate, and the y coordinate is negative 1. So we substitute that, we have the first ordered pair here. Next, substituting x is equal to 4 in the linear equation again. So in place of x, we'll substitute 4 here. So 2 into 4 minus 5 gives us 3, and putting that as an ordered pair, we get 4, 3. So the points of intersection of the line and the parabola are 2, negative 1 and 4, 3. Looking at example 2, we have find the coordinates of the points of intersection of the line y minus x plus 3 is equal to 0 and the circle x squared plus 5 plus y squared is equal to 5. Now if you look at the question, our linear equation this time is given in this way where y is not the subject. So what we will be doing first is making y the subject, and once we know the value of y, we'll substitute that value of y in place of this y in order to find the point of intersection. You can see in the solution that the linear equation y minus x plus 3 equal to 0, y has been made the subject, so we have y is equal to x minus 3. This is the value of y which we will substitute in the equation of this circle. So this is the given equation, the equation of the circle. In place of y, we have substituted x minus 3 in a bracket, and because y is squared, so we have squared that. Next, bringing down the terms, x squared is here, and opening this bracket by expanding, so we get x squared minus 6x plus 9 equal to 5, and collecting the terms, we get further simplify, x squared plus x squared gives us 2x squared minus 6x, and this 9 minus 5, because we'll make the right side equal to 0, so we'll shift this 5 to the left side. So this 5 is positive, it will go on the left side and become negative, so it will become 9 minus 5. So 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. So we get another quadratic equation which we will have to factorize, and please check our earlier video on factorizing quadratic equations. And here I've given some explanation on how to factorize that. We have broken up the first term x squared in 2x squared, the first term 2x squared into 2x and x, and we have broken up this 4 into two factors, -2 and -2. So when we multiply these two, we get 2x squared, which is the first term. When we multiply these two, we get 4, which is the third term. And when we multiply these two, we get -4x, and when we multiply x and -2, we get -2x, and when we add these two, we get -6, which is here, right? So to put them in brackets, to combine them, we'll have to combine it crosswise. So 2x will combine with -2, and this x will combine with -2. In this case, both are same, so it does not matter much, right? But that is the way you usually combine. You combine them in the cross method. So we have got two factors, taking one factor at a time and equating it to 0, right? And solving, we get the x coordinate as 1 on this side, and taking the second factor and equating to 0, we get the second x coordinate as 2. So the next thing we'll do is we'll find the y coordinate of the point of intersection. To find the y coordinates of the point of intersection, we'll be substituting the x coordinate which we found, that is x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2, in the linear equation, because it's easier for us to work with this linear equation compared to this equation of this circle. So substituting x is equal to 1 in place of x, substitute 1, so it will be 1 minus 3 is -2, and combining them together as an ordered pair, we have x is 1 and -2 as the y coordinate. Substituting 2 in the linear equation, 2 minus 3 gives us -1, and putting them as an ordered pair, we get this ordered pair 2, -1. So the points of intersection between this line and this circle are 1 and -2, and 2 and -1. Thank you very much for learning, and please go over this lesson a number of times until you have mastered this concept. And if you did like this lesson, give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to our channel.